Hey guys, welcome back. I know I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back again. Yes, it is Chrissy Dream. So today, guys, I have some very interesting topic that I want to talk about. So, as you already know, Harvey Weinstein has been found guilty of rape charges or whatever. Now, they said some of the charges were dismissed. I think that he was like he had some predatorial charge or something on the lines of that, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about why I think that some of the his accusers are pretty much full of crap and full of shit. So I want to start with this girl. Her name is Jessica Mann. And she said she entered into what she thought was going to be a real relationship with him. So it says a one time aspiring actress says Harvey Weinstein subjected her to degrading abuse and some of the most graphic testimony shared in his trial so far. They say Jessica Mann detailed a catalog of abuse by the Hollywood producer, saying he once trapped her in a hotel room and raped her. So, first off, what I get from this is that she already knows that this man has a lot of money. So, most of these cases is about money, and we're going to get to why I feel that way. But she was 22 years old, it said, and she basically stayed with this guy while he abused and raped her, and she cataloged all of it. I mean, it really sounds sick. Like who would do that? And I could see if she was like a young child, because children, they get scared or whatever. Like being 13 or 14, they really don't know what's going on. But to be a 22-year-old woman, you know exactly what's going on. And that's how I feel like that she was trying to get, she already knew that she had stuff against him, but she was just trying to get more evidence on him just to get money. Because most of these women, it ain't about it being abused, it's about getting that paycheck and that fat little cash. So let me read on. It says three of the five charges against Mr. Weinstein relate to Miss Mann. He denies non consensual sex, and his lawyers say emails prove his and Miss Mann's relationship was consensual. So they had proof that the relationship is was consensual. Like I told you guys before, you have to really be careful, because even if you have a girlfriend and you try to and she don't want to have sex and you try to push it on her, she can turn around and file rape charges on you. That's why I'm saying, if she don't want to do it, just forget it. You got all these women in the world. Like Harvey, you could have had any women. Why you pick these women? You could have had any. Why don't you just get married? Get a wife. Like, come on now. Like, why even do these relationships, especially with these younger? You gotta watch out for them young women, cause them the ones that'll get you. Even if it is consensual, they try, especially if you got money. We already know these cases of women that have came out. Look what happened to Bill Cosby, and they found out that Janice Dickinson was lying about stuff, but he's still locked up. And she ain't get no time for that. It seems like that's just like if I go do a bomb threat right now, they gonna arrest my ass. But you telling me a girl can make false allegations of rape and shit against a man and she gets to go free? That shit's fucking ridiculous. It's stupid. Okay, so it says Miss Man evidence listen to this. Miss Mann's evidence came at the end of the fourth week of the Manhattan trial of the Oscar winning Hollywood mogul, who produced films including Shakespeare in Love and The English Patient. I seen that movie, The English Patient. That was good. They said the 34-year-old said she met him in late 2012 or early 2013. So she don't even know. Like if you gonna accuse somebody of rape, at least have your dates right, sister girl. You don't. She don't even know when she really met him. I would have thrown that crap out. And she told him of his ambitions to be an actress. Later, she said he invited her and a friend to a Los Angeles hotel suite. Um, he then allegedly pulled Miss Mann into the bathroom and performed oral sex on her. And they're actually in a relationship. They're actually in a relationship. Now, if he did that, hell yeah, he was wrong for doing that. But you don't have to do that. All that money you making, you could just settle down with one woman. It said Miss Mann then began a relationship with Mr. Weinstein. Hold up, did she begin this relationship after he allegedly pulled her in the bathroom to perform oral sex on her? Because the way it's looking, that's what she did. So it says she began a relationship with Mr. Weinstein. I entered into what I thought was going to be a real relationship with him, and it was extremely degrading from that point on, she said. So why is that? She said he once urinated on her and in 2013 raped her in a Manhattan hotel. If he heard the word no, it was like a trigger for him, she said. So this man done gave you oral sex when you didn't want to rape you in hotel and urinate on you, and you tell me you still stayed. Okay, here's where it gets interesting. They said when asked why she stayed in a relationship, Miss Mann said in tears that there was no short answer. What does that mean? You're not answering my question. Why did you stay in a relationship? Like, come on now, that's not no answer. One of the aspects initially was that I had an sexual encounter with him, she said. That wasn't something I could undo. That really confused me and hurt me. She stayed with him partly out of fear, she said. It's always out of fear. When they can't really come up with anything else to say, or they can't come up with something real fast, they always say, "Oh, I was scared. I was scared. That's why I didn't leave." Okay, so it says one of Mr. Weinstein's lawyers, Damon, said Miss Mann sent flattering emails to Mr. Weinstein during their relationship, one of which said, "Miss you, big guy." These prove the relationship was not abusive, the defense alleged. In Friday's testimony, Miss Mann also alleged that Mr. Weinstein had extreme scarring on his body and used erectile dysfunction medication. She also believed he was intersex and it appeared he had a vagina and no testicles. That's crazy. Like, okay, so why would you bring this out? What does this have to do with anything? It seems like she just trying to embarrass him. That's all that seems like. Why would you bring up his erectile dysfunction medication and that it appeared that he had a vagina with no testicles? Like, you just trying to humiliate him and belittle him. He's already humiliated by all these, you know, women that have come against him. They said it was like 80 women that's what I don't understand about these women. One woman will come out and then you got like 500 women that are coming out behind. Why can't you just come out when the shit happened to you? Like, what is it? Why you gotta do a train? Like, oh, she come out, so I'm gonna come out now. I mean, it's so freaking stupid. It's like they playing this shit. And I bet you said, you know, some of these women they know each other. It said since October 2017, more than 80 women, and I'm not naming them. I'm not going through that stupid ass list of women. But I know one woman that was on there was Gwyneth Paltrow. She was on the list. And I would believe her more than I would believe those other women. Because when you know people, when you like they in the spotlight a lot, and you know, because that's the only woman I seen on there that I really known by name. I mean, it could have been some on there that I would know by face, but you know, by name, I know Gwyneth. So it said 80 women had publicly accused Mr. Weinstein of sexual misconduct, but this criminal case involves only a few of them. See, a lot of them probably was trying to come out, you know, because they thought they was going to cash in and get some money. Some consider the trial to be watershed moment where some of Mr. Weinstein's alleged victims have had their voices heard in court for the first time. Mr. Weinstein is on trial for five offenses, including rape and predatory sexual assault. He denies the charges and all allegations of wrongdoing, but if convicted, could face life in prison. And it says somewhere he could face 25 years. I heard too. So now they saying he could face 25 to life. Yeah, but face life in prison. Now they're trying to say that one time they seen him without his walker. I have friends that um use the walker sometimes, and sometimes they don't need the walker. So that stop trying to say stupid stuff. That's dumb. I know a lot of people that use their walker sometimes, and sometimes they don't need a walker. It said crowds of protesters, including some accusers, gathered outside the courthouse to try and face him down. And you know, just like Kobe Bryant, and I'm bringing up his stuff because a lot of these young women, that woman said that Kobe raped her, and then when it was time to go to trial, she never came. So the thing is, maybe she knew that she had lied about something and that she would be thrown in jail. So she was just like, she not coming. But she don't understand how she ruined his reputation. I mean, you still got women out here now, even though he passed away, calling him a rapist. When it was dismissed and thrown out, it wasn't even no evidence that it had happened. But you sitting there calling this man a rapist. It's sickening. Um, so it says, okay, the protesters were trying to face him now. You thought you could terrorize me and others into silence. You were wrong, actress Rose. I'm not trying to pronounce her last name, who accuses him of rape, said, reading from an open letter. Okay, I'm trying to get through this because most of this is pretty much repeating stuff, repeating the same stuff that I just told you guys. But I want to get to this recent interaction that Mr. Weinstein had with, I think it was the Miss Man. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, then I go. I know I'm going out of order, but some of this is So it said a production assistant, Mimi, told the court that Mr. Weinstein assaulted her twice in Manhattan in 2006 after he helped her get a job on a television show he produced. She detailed an incident at his apartment where she alleged he performed oral sex on her without consent when she was on her period. I mean, you got some women they'll let you do those kind of acts on them, and then they don't feel some way, they'll turn around and be like that you raped them or whatever. That's why you gotta watch out for some of these women. Some of these young women, they sneaky. They are sneaky. She said every time I tried to get off the bed, he would push me back and hold me down. Mimi said during emotional testimony, at this point, I realized what was happening. I'm being raped. Oh, now this is where it gets funny, guys. I don't mean to laugh, but it's not funny. But to see through this deceit and stuff, like I don't know, something's wrong with some women. If you gonna let just because he got all this money, why does money control? It seems like pussy controls men and money controls women. Like what the hell is going on? But it said after that happened, after she was raped, she told the court he convinced her to meet again weeks later. There ain't no way I'm meeting up with no man after he raped me. There's no freaking way I'm meeting up with no man that just raped me on that occasion. It just seemed like they just doing this to get more off of him, more evidence, so that they think they're gonna cash in some money like other women have done. On that occasion, she alleged um, lay there as he had sex with her in an incident that left her feeling numb and like an idiot. Yeah, you really are kind of an idiot, sis. Because that man, you already know the man raped you, and then he gonna call you up again and ask you to meet him, and you know this man has violated you and raped you, and you gonna go over there. Mr. Weinstein has only been charged over first alleged account encounter. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, so it says during cross examination, Mr. Weinstein's defense focused on her continued contact with him after the alleged incidents and presented emails exchanges between the two, including one she signed off with lots of love. So come on now. You said this man raped you. Then after he raped you, you said he convinced you to come over again where he raped you again. And then it says that you was exchanging emails with him, sign off with lots of love of somebody that raped you. This whole situation is stupid, y'all. This whole situation is stupid, and these women be getting away with this shit. It said throughout the week, four of the prior bad act witnesses continued to testify. It said throughout the week, four of the prior bad acts witnesses continued to testify. Former actress Dawn accused Mr. Weinstein put his hands up her skirt and touched her genitals at a hotel in Soho in 2014 and later tried to offer her film roles in exchange for sex. I don't even know how to pronounce this lady's name. Um, Tariel. She got a funny name, but I know her first name is Tariel. Now listen to this one, guy. Alleged Mr. Weinstein masturbated in front of me in 2005 when she worked as a waitress. She said she was later invited to read monologues by Weinstein company staff and was taken to his apartment where he allegedly raped her. So you telling me this man masturbated in front of you? So right there, you already know that he's creepy. Any man that does that in front of a woman he just met, you already know he's a freaking creep. But because you thinking, I guess she was thinking that he could help her, he could get her an actress status. Because there's no way of no man masturbating in front. I don't care how much money he got. No, I don't want to breed your laws no more. What I'm about to do is go down to the police station and report you then. But she didn't do that. She went to go read the monologues with his company staff, and then she went to his apartment where he allegedly raped her. So, man, this story is all out of whack. I mean, I don't even know what to say about it. It's just all out of whack. Like these women was raped by him multiple times, and they didn't say anything. He urinated on you and you not gonna say anything. I can see the first time maybe you being scared, but three, four, five times you saying that this man did stuff to you and you didn't even report him. That's that's not smart at all. Some women, y'all guys smarten up because this stuff right here is crazy. Now, let me go in here and see. They said that he was convicted. Trump says Harvey Weinstein verdict sends a very strong message. He don't need to be talking about anybody or anything because he's already been in some stuff with women. So he don't need to be trying to give no kind of advice at all. He needs to just be quiet and stay where he at before he get in any more trouble. He don't need to say nothing about Harvey. It says stun Harvey Weinstein jail after guilty verdict. So So let me put a disclaimer on this video. In not any way am I condoning that Harvey was right for what he did to these women. I was just saying that some of the stories just don't seem right. You see, he was not found guilty on all charges. So, with that being said, some of the stuff that I did read through, it was correct. Some of it didn't sound right. It didn't sound correct. So, why convict him on all of the counts if some stories ain't adding up? See, a lot of women after they found out that their career wasn't gonna go nowhere, they probably was like, well, so now I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna just tell that I was raped by him since he ain't gonna help me with my career. I tell you, they do it every day. You're not gonna help me with my career. I just go, I'm gonna tell that you raped me, And she already see some of them women were smart because they already wrote it down. They wrote down what happened. But what they probably was surprised about that they weren't getting no money. That cash cow ain't coming for your girl. The cash cow is not coming. And I don't know if these women are gonna try to counter sue to get money from her. I don't know. But you had 80 some women. All if they do, all the women is not getting no money. We already know that. 3 decades ago. This is what I don't understand. I don't understand it 3 decades ago. But these women can lie about being raped a day ago and they won't get any time. That's why I'm telling you, men are they don't get equal rights. Y'all keep telling me that men this and men that. Men ain't getting enough equal rights. And we all know this. Y'all just try and play that little game. And like I tell you men before, y'all should be glad that there is actually somebody like me to vouch for you, because there's a lot of people out there ain't vouching for you guys. And when I look at my videos and I see how low the views are and stuff, I just be looking like, why am I even trying to fight for you? You men better wake up, because ain't a lot of women, especially a black woman, is trying to fight for you, and is saying that women can be just as deceivable as a man can be. They can be just as deceitful as a man can be. You got a lot of people out here, just like I want to do a story. I want to do a story on that story about the. This is recent too, about the couple and the man and the woman's boyfriend or whatever was molesting the 8 year old. But it was just like they. When I looked at the comments on Facebook, nobody was saying nothing about the woman. They were saying everything. It said couple. It did not say, it said the couple was convicted of sexual assault, not just the man. But when I scrolled down the comments, everybody was attacking the man, attacking. And nobody was saying nothing about what she did. And it's been like that for years. And y'all got women coming at me talking about, oh no, men, they good, they got rights. Bitch, you know the fuck they don't. No, they don't have rights. They being fucked over as much as anybody else in this world. And I'm trying to fight for y'all, man. And if y'all ain't gonna listen to me, I'm gonna stop fighting for you. For real, because I'm getting pissed off. I hate fighting for somebody and they not even listening. There should be more men looking at my videos. There should be at least 1,000 views on this video today. There shouldn't be no 50 views. There shouldn't be no 60 views. I know a lot of people say that they don't look at YouTube, but there's a lot of fucking people that look at YouTube, and there's a lot of men on YouTube every goddamn day. And if you don't look at this video right here, you are gonna be a victim. Just like Harvey, you can't let pussy. Don't let pussy control you. This shit ain't that good. It can't be that good. Like, don't let that shit control you. These women walk around here with these skimpy old drawers on and shit, and big titties and stuff, and all y'all can do is running after them for what? So they can do this shit to you? So they can do this shit to you and turn the shit around and say you raped them? Because that's exactly what's gonna fucking happen. And I'm getting mad because I'm fighting for a bunch of men that I feel like y'all don't really care. Y'all don't give a fuck. So why am I fighting so hard? I'm fighting so hard because I'm not just doing it for men on YouTube. I'm doing it so that my nephews won't get caught up in this slander. You know, because I have a lot of young nephews, And so far, they doing okay. They doing all right, and I'm proud of all of my nieces and my nephews. I just never want to see any of my nephews get caught up in some bull crap like this. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that for none of you guys. That's why I fight. I try to fight so hard for y'all, but I feel like y'all don't even care yourself. Y'all gonna keep doing what y'all want to do, keep getting in trouble, and oh my lord, it's pissing me off. And you see most of these women, and most of these cases, you see the white women. Okay, I haven't seen yet. I have not seen yet, and there might be a case out there, but I haven't seen yet of a whole bunch of black women that's accusing a white man of rape or this. I haven't seen anything on the internet. Maybe I missed it. Maybe it is. I'm not saying it's not, but I'm saying I just haven't seen it. It's mostly all white women. Did you hear what she said? Hold on. I gotta put that back. Exactly. A lot of these women was already raped and was already they had already been raped and they had already been abused by him. So why go again and get the same thing done to you? What, you think he gonna change his mind? You think he gonna be nicer the next time? Now I know Ashley Judd. Yeah, cause you know what? That's what I would do too. If I know that I didn't do something to somebody, I'm not gonna sit there because they said I was guilty. I'm gonna appeal it. I'm gonna appeal it as long as I can appeal it. Look, it says Weinstein's former assistant breaks NDA after 20 years of silence. 20 years. Like these women are waiting 80, they wait 90 years, they waiting 100, 120 years to come out about something that happened decades ago. The shit's stupid. It's just like they want to get some of them want to get attention, some of them want money. But man, that's pretty much all I had to say today. I just wanted to touch base on that story. And if he did do it, yeah, he should go to jail. But he's saying he's innocent. And you know, a lot of people are in jail for crimes they didn't even do. So I wasn't there. You know, they said that she had written proof. She cataloged every incident that happened, but anybody can catalog an incident that happened. I can sit here and write. I can sit here and write that I was raped and shit on this date, this date, this date, and this date. That don't mean shit. That don't mean I was raped. That don't mean nothing. Anybody can write that shit. So I'm glad that he's sticking up for himself and that he's gonna appeal it because he said, she was sending him after he had did all this tour. She was sending him talking about she loved him and this, that, and the third. Who does that after somebody freaking violated you and raped you? I got an ice pack on my arm, y'all, because I got a pinched nerve in my neck, but it's getting better. I got my medication that's working and the ice is really working because before I could lay down on like both of my sides. I had to lay on my back like all the time. I was like, I can't do this. So today I put some ice on it and I laid on my side. And after ice it numbs it. After the numbness went on, my arm was okay, so it's getting better. But I do have a checkup March 5th that I definitely got have to go to make sure. Cause anything that deals with your neck and your spine, that's very dangerous. I don't play with those kind of and I really didn't do it. I think I had slept on my back wrong. I had slept on my back wrong. I think my head was too far up because I usually lay like all the way down, but I had propped my head up and I slept on my neck wrong, and that's when. And boy, I'm telling you, man, you sleep. I'm telling you, back pain is the worst. Back and neck pain is the worst pain. You don't want that kind of pain. But no, I just had to get into that whole situation, but I'm still here for you guys, the ones that really watch my videos and really comment and really get what I'm saying. I'm still here for you guys. I'm not gonna give up on you. I'm still here. I'm always gonna be behind you guys 100%. If I see any lies, because I told you, like I told everybody, I look through lies and I look through stories that just don't seem right. But this is one that I wanted to touch on. But guys, I love you. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you. Watch this video. Watch this video. It's gonna really massage your mind, and it's gonna teach you a lot. So let me get on up out of here. It's Chrissy Dreams. I love you guys. Always thinking about you. Until next time, I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow.